Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Miss Brienne, and welcome to our welcome back to our Artful Calligraphy series. This series where I teach you the art style of beautiful lettering. Now, I went on hiatus since the beginning of October in order to focus on some other videos that I've been doing for the library. And starting this month, it is coming back. Great, huh? Let's all have a big cheer. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to teach you step by step on how to draw all the capital letters and the lowercase letters in a style known as calligraphy. Well, for our purposes, we're going to call it Artful Calligraphy. And eventually, I told you that for your final project, you're going to be able to write your own name in Artful Calligraphy. Now, before I went on hiatus, we did a couple of art projects, and I taught you all how to draw all of the lowercase letters in the series. So now, coming back to our Artful Calligraphy series, I'm going to teach you how to draw all of the capital letters. Does that sound like fun? Alright, so the letter I'm going to teach you today is the capital A, which is right over here, the capital letter A. Now, you know how I taught you all those different shapes in the beginning, and if you combine certain shapes together, you get the lowercase letters? Well, with the capital letters, that rule is out the window. It's basically a bit more of a fancier version of the capital letters, and I'm going to go over this as best I can with you step by step on how to draw them, because it's completely different than what you learn with the lowercase. It's not about putting shapes together this time. But here's the capital A. Now, you always start, for the most part, you start off by making a little dot with your marker, which is right over here. Then you do a little curve, and it's like halfway between the waistline and the baseline. So you start in between, then you're going to do a little curve towards the baseline, then go up and make another little curve towards the top line. Then you go straight, and you always hold your marker on a slant. You go straight down towards the baseline. Then you're going to go up past the waistline, make another loop, and then go right down back to the baseline, then come up again. So let me show you how that's done. So you're going to start halfway between the baseline and the waistline, make a dot, then do a little curve on the baseline, then go up and curve as you're going back towards the top line, then go straight down back towards the baseline, then come up with light pressure, and once you go down, you're going to go with heavy pressure, and then light pressure coming up almost to the waistline. Now, it's pretty much the same, light pressure going up and heavy pressure going down, for the most part. So we're going to do it again. Start between the waistline and the baseline, make a dot, do a little curve at the baseline, go up, go up and make a curve, heavy pressure going back down towards the baseline, come up past the waistline, make a curve, heavy pressure going back down, make a curve, then come right back up. Alright, one more time. Make a little dot in the middle of in between the waistline and the baseline. Do a little curve with light pressure at the baseline. And then go all the way up with light pressure, curving as you go back towards the top line. Then heavy pressure going down towards the baseline. Light pressure coming up around with a loop. Heavy pressure going down, back towards the baseline, and lightly go up a little bit. And that is how you draw the capital A. So, as you remember before, in a minute or two, I'm going to have you do this on your own, and as always, I do this with you. But let's review one or two more times. So, in between the waistline and the baseline, you're going to make a dot. You're going to do a little curve of light pressure at the baseline, and then come up and make a curve as you're going back towards the top line. Then heavy pressure going all the way back down. Then you're going to come up to make a loop going past the waistline with light pressure, But as you're coming back down, it's heavy pressure going towards the baseline and then coming back up. Alright, one more time. In between the waistline and the baseline, you're going to make a dot. Use light pressure and make a little curve towards the baseline, then come up. Curve slightly again as you're going back towards the top line. Heavy pressure going down. Then you're going to make a loop with light pressure going up past the waistline. Curve and then heavy pressure going down back towards the baseline. Then come back up. Alright. So you're going to spend the next couple of minutes doing this on your own. Are you ready to begin? Alright, here we go. So it's good to be back, and I hope that you've been practicing in these last few months that we've been on hiatus. But I'm glad to be back and working with you guys again. So just keep going. And if you don't remember how to do the practice sheet, go back to the second video in the series. And remember, I'm just holding this straight for demonstration purposes, but when you're working on this and practicing, you're always tilting it as close to a 90-degree angle as you can. And you tilt it upward for right hand, downward for left hand. Alright, good job, boys and girls. You have learned how to draw the capital letter A. In our next video, I'm going to teach you how to draw the capital letter M. So, like I said, it's good being back here again with the calligraphy. But until then, take good care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.